As many as 100,000 people in Mongolia are engaged in this kind of business. And how to reach them, and how to identify places that are contaminated with mercury because of that. It's much more difficult than finding a needle in a pile of hay. Because when you see this endless desert, where to look for it? How to talk to those people? Using mercury for gold mining is forbidden in Mongolia, like in most of the countries. So who will tell you that they are using mercury? No one, no one. So the method that we so the method that we were employing, we brought some experts from the Philippines, from our successful project there, to train Mongolians, train passionate Mongolians, interested people, the methods, mercury-free methods. And for them, actually, it was interesting because they could be more efficient at washing gold and making money without the danger of being exposed to the government for using illegal mercury. And at the same time, we were educating them about the dangers, the health dangers. Even though we're short of funds because you need to buy pens and to do all those workshops and bring people and then oversee the results. We saw that over 70% of people we taught actually stick with that method because it's beneficial for them. So this is the story of Mongolia, where we would very much like to continue this work. This is one of the examples. This picture is taken from Tajikistan. And Tajikistan, the biggest problem the country is facing is DDT. Everybody knows DDT. There was a Nobel Prize for discovering this this chemical, which was thought to be a solution to everything and absolutely harmless to people. Well, who knew? It's carcinogenic and toxic and everything that we didn't want people to come across. And in the Soviet Union, they started producing it in huge quantities and started treating everything. Like, how they got rid of malaria in Tajikistan and other Central Asian countries? They assigned a day. At that day, at 6 a.m., at the source of every river and every lake, there were trucks loaded with DDT, which was unloaded into all the rivers. And they use it for everything. If you can do mass production at a big scale, they sprayed all the fields. It's like anywhere in the Soviet Union, you dig a little bit of soil, you sample it. It was actually my task as a sophomore when I was studying in the university in Vladivostok. And you sample it, you find DDT. It's literally everywhere. And then after the DDT was banned, what happened to all those huge stocks? They remained on many sites. And some people actually continue to using it. So right now, what we are trying to do is to identify the places where it still remains, some old storages, repackage it, and clean it up, because otherwise people will continue using it and expose it. And people do not realize how much danger it is. Like one of the examples is people, they will occupy a former storage, make it a house out of it, and it smells horribly. Especially in the summer when it's, the temperatures are high, it just smells, it drives you nuts, it makes you nauseous and stuff. So the family is not able to live there in the summer, but in the winter when it's cold, they have to live there. So this is a picture of a site that we cleaned up. They had a rabbit and a chicken that died from chemicals, of that family, from the exposure. Can you imagine exposure of people? And this is another country. This is a beautiful area in Armenia. This was the most contaminated with lead area in Armenia. It was contaminated with lead in the 13th and 14th century because there was a copper smelter over there. Lead, if you do not clean it up, if you don't do anything about it, it's not very mobile.